Because America never had kings or lords, it sometimes seems less inclined to worry about signs that its elite is calcifying.
To calcify means to make something inflexible or unchangeable. The idea comes from calcium, which is this sort of powdery metal that goes into people's bones, and then it tends to form these hard layers like in the blood and in the joints, and it tends to basically make people older. And then similarly in bathrooms and different places, you get these layers of calcium which cover everything and basically eventually destroy them in pipes, that kind of thing. So this concept has been carried forward into just everyday life. So if you have a group, usually that's been around for a while, where they become inflexible, you say they have become calcified, which means they're stuck in their ways. So metaphorically, it means that something has become unchangeable or hardened, inflexible, and very unlikely to change on its own. Oftentimes because the people do not want to cede power to other people who might be more flexible than them.
Because America never had kings or lords, it sometimes seems less inclined to worry about signs that its elite is calcifying.
So in this context, they're saying that since the U.S. Does not have kings and lords and princes, that the U.S. is less likely to calcify in their ways in terms of government and elite organizations than in other countries that are more designed around royalty. So when they say the elite is calcifying, it means that they become stuck in their ways. They're not willing to negotiate or compromise, that they end up feeling that the advantages that they may have are things that they deserve, and that people are stealing their rights and privileges from them if they want them to change. 40 years ago, Xerox had control of many of the major technologies that are running the world today. They controlled networking, which turned into the internet. They had microcomputers, which ended up basically taking over the world, server architecture. They basically had everything. But the management was calcified, and they were organized around copying paper, and so they missed all these opportunities, and Apple and Microsoft and these different networking companies took over because Xerox was too calcified, too stuck in their ways. One of the issues with the failure of the Soviet Union was their leadership got to be very old, run by men in their 70s and 80 years old who were unable to adapt to changes in the world, and so their economy became calcified. ESL-fullsteamahead.com